Linyanti is only 40 km from Savuti, but could take a couple of hours to reach, as the road is very sandy at some places. Because of these long stretches of heavy sand that must be negotiated, Linyanti is the least visited area of Chobe. Another drawback for visiting this forgotten corner of the Chobe Reserve is that it offers game viewers only about 7 km of riverfront drive. But for those who want to get away from it all, Linyanti offers you quietness and tranquility. What makes this trip especially worthwhile is the beauty of the woodland and the Linyanti Swamp, where the public campsite is set on the riverbank. Occasionally the silence is disturbed by a military vehicle passing by at high speed, as Botswana is in a state of war with poachers who crossed the Linyanti into Botswana from the Caprivi in Namibia. Botswana has one of the highest success rates against poaching in Africa. Leaving Linyanti for our next stop, the Chobe Riverfront area, it is advisable to make use of the cut line that borders the park. Follow the river in a northeasterly direction past the Savuti turn-off for about 5 km, turn right into the cut line and follow this for approximately 40 km, where you will join the main Savuti-Kavimba road. By making use of this cut line, you not only cut down on distance, but the condition of the road is far better. Leaving the reserve temporarily, we travel through the Chobe Forest Reserve. This 40 km stretch of road can be extremely sandy and a 4x4 is essential. After good rains, most part of this narrow road fills up with water that gives the impression that you are driving through a river. Because good or bad is relative, it is difficult to classify the condition of the roads in the wild. Once again, it must be stressed that with a positive attitude, common sense, a spirit of adventure, and a sound-equipped vehicle, you could manage any road in Botswana. The golden rule: always be prepared and don't panic. As we enter Kachikau, where reasonably well-stocked shops and liquor stores can be found, a good gravel road, which could become badly corrugated, awaits us. This is a good time to stop and unwind with a cold drink. Reaching this village, you have come to an end of a chapter on your wilderness adventure. You have managed to conquer the sometimes inaccessible roads of Muremi and Savuti. You have reached civilization, and very good road conditions await you now. Face the corrugation for another 40 km and you will be on tar.